I think there are two things that can be done about that. The first is to make sure that you choose the right training in the first place. Avoid the tick box approach to learning. And the second one is to really engage and involve the learners' line managers, because they're the people who will really ensure that whatever is learned is transferred to the workplace. The first thing I would say is make a list of all the things that you want the delegates to learn and to be able to do by the end of the training. Forget course titles and just list out what those learning objectives are. Secondly, avoid choosing training simply by a course title, such as communication skills or management skills. That's really how long is a piece of string and will tell the training organisation nothing useful. Thirdly, when you are commissioning the training or choosing the training course, be guided by that list of learning objectives that you've already drawn up. Effective training is the training that will deliver those learnings to your delegates. There are two things that can be done to get learners really involved and engaged outside of the learning experience itself. The first of these is a thorough briefing by the line manager before they go on the training course, and the second is an effective debriefing when they come back, and both of those will greatly add to the value of the learning. The line manager's responsibility for briefing learners before they go on the course and then debriefing them when they come back can really pay dividends. If the line manager spends 15 minutes before the learner goes on his training course, the best way to proceed is to spend time with that individual, agreeing between them exactly what the learner needs to gain from the programme. In fact, you go back to the list of learning objectives and clarify with the learner why these are going to be important, why they're needed back on the job. When the learner comes back from the training course, a further 15 minutes with his or her line manager, agreeing what has in fact been learned and how these new skills are now going to be applied in the workplace is a very useful way of spending time. In fact, you could say that in just 30 minutes, 15 minutes before the learner goes on the course and 15 minutes when he comes back again, the line manager can ensure that the value of the investment in the training is in effect doubled.